In February of 1959, 9 hikers set out on a journey into the Ural Mountains of Russia. They were young, strong, and highly experienced. Their goal was to reach Otterton, a barren mountain peak known for brutal winds and deep snow. None of them had any reason to fear the trail. They had handled far worse. But this time, something unusual waited for them in the cold. The group was led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov. He was known for discipline and careful planning. Alongside him were his friends and fellow adventurers, Zinaida, Rustem, Yuri, Alexander, Lyudmila, Semyon, and 2 others named Yuri and Nikolai. Each of them trusted one another, and each believed this trip would be challenging, but safe. They moved through forests, crossed frozen rivers, and climbed higher into the snowy ridges. Their diaries showed excitement. They joked, cooked together, and pushed forward with confidence. The last known photograph of them shows a group smiling at the camera, unaware that it would be the final moment captured of their lives. As they climbed toward a slope called Kolotsyak, the weather changed. Winds grew violent, snow thickened, their visibility dropped. Still, the group set up camp on the mountain instead of returning to the forest below. Some say they camped there to practice survival skills. Others believe they were simply exhausted and needed to rest. Whatever the reason, their decision placed them in the heart of a mystery that still puzzles investigators today. When the hikers failed to return on schedule, search teams were sent out. Days turned into weeks before anything was found. And when the first discovery came, it wasn't a body, it was the tent.
What shocked rescuers was not that the tent was abandoned, but the way it had been abandoned. It was still standing, half covered in snow. But the fabric had been sliced open from the inside, not unzipped, not torn by wind, cut by human hands. Something had driven the hikers to escape their own shelter in a panic. Footprints in the snow showed that several of them walked or ran downhill, some barefoot, some wearing only socks. The temperatures were far below freezing. No one would wander outside like that unless something terrified them. The first 2 bodies were found near a tree at the edge of the forest. They wore almost no clothing. The bark of the tree was scratched, as if one or both had tried to climb it in a hurry or to look for something. Rescue workers believed they lit a small fire to stay warm, but the cold was too severe. They froze to death not far from each other. 3 more bodies were found between the tent and the tree, their position suggesting they were trying to return to camp. Perhaps they hoped to get supplies. Perhaps they believed the danger had passed. Their clothing